There she is, the wild woman of the woods, along with her faithful companion, Alfie, the peeing hound. Or Sir Peas a lot as he's called these days. It's about 11 o'clock I suppose, nice day. I'm going to do some foraging in a bit. Some cherry plums are ripe for the picking. So I wander through the woods to see what we can see. Just about here the other day, down there, was a nice little deer. Anyway, see you in a bit guys and girls. Marvellous. Gossamer net to catch food. On a small dock. There we go, tinder. Just going to get a tinder bundle going today maybe. It's dry bracken. It's very good stuff actually. There's some more dry bracken. I'm going to get quite a bundle of it hopefully and see what we can do. Well, if he was sitting in that just now, he still is actually. If I zoom out, whoa. I've lost the dog. There he is. You drying off, doggy? Are you cooling off? Silverweed, silverweed, silverweed. Oh, lovely silverweed. You can eat the tubers of this, the roots. They can get quite fat, but these are quite small specimens and take a lot of processing. You know, you've got to scrub them. And you can eat them raw, or you can cook them up. Anyway, let's move on. There's a darling abalone, and this was overgrown a little while back. Not sure whether it's been ploughed up or just the plants that were on here have died back now. Who knows? It's been very wet of late. Sorry for this camera shake guys, but that little beastie is far, far away. Orange spot butterfly on some thistle. I'll zoom back out. Yeah, it's quite nice here. You got some Tennesseetum, Achillium millifordum, and of course a little bug upon that as well. See if we can get closer to this butterfly. There you go. Of course, thistle does provide a tinder as well, as in the form of thistle down. But let's just enjoy this orange spot butterfly. Yeah, it's flown off now. Well, Mr. Fox is back, or Mrs. Fox. And it's looking around. There are rabbits around here, so maybe it's after some lunch. And disappears into the woods. Well guys, this is an easily identifiable umbellifer, hogweed or cow parsnip. It is an easily identifiable edible. Walk a bit closer. As you can see, the leaves are quite large. I've yet to nibble on this one. It's getting the young leaves, I think that's the edible part, but I'll drop a little message on the screen for this. There we go. And of course there is a giant version of this which is has obtained a rather nasty reputation of being turning the skin photosensitive. It's got a type of coumarin within the sap. Well, there we go guys. There we go. Just across there's an Iron Age fort there. Obviously they're two telegraph masts. So I come round and in the distance there, there you go, there, that's the part of the North Downs. Now, being as they're hills and they're called downs might strike you as being odd, but it comes from the Saxon word dun, meaning hill. A panther cap. Next, basically, the next stage up in toxicity of the amanitas, I suppose. It's you've got fly agaric or Amanita muscaria, which is toxic. It won't kill you as such, it just makes you see fairies. This one, well, it's right on the borderline between the between the fly agaric and the destroying angel and the death cap. It's a nice specimen actually. Let's see if I can get a close down. You can see the white spots are what was part of the veil. In wet weather these can wash off. It's a lovely specimen. Well guys, there you go. Panther cap. I think it's Amanita pantherus. It's beautiful here, isn't it? It's a nice birch tree, nice specimen. Great for washing with at this time of the year. Lots of saponins within the leaves itself. But through here, hopefully later on, come early autumn, a lot of boletes, mostly penny buns. Lovely jubbly. But at the moment, as you saw, just that panther cap. It's gone. Oh, there it is. Nice thistle there. And here we have some Oxford ragwort. Its original home actually is on the side of Mount Etna. If you go to Mount Etna, I think, which is in Sicily, you see loads of this stuff. It makes the side of the mountain look almost pure yellow. Or the side of the volcano, should I say. But this is Oxford ragwort. Poisonous, particularly to horses. Well guys, I'm almost at the end of the little walk we're on. We'll be foraging in a bit. I'll be doing that. It's on the side of the road, but we've seen a kestrel, a buzzard. We just saw a young fox cub with something in its mouth. Sadly I had the camera put away for that one, but it was nice to see. It's been a good walk. Butterflies, various insects, and just taking time out to having a bit of peace. Actually, Avalon's found something.
You know what's like that?
That, I think, is a squirrel, but I shall have a look in my book when I go home. There you go, my friends, evening primrose. I think you can actually use the stem to use for friction firelighting as a hand drill, but obviously the oil from the seeds.
It smells nice.
Yeah, there's a very nice smell. There's my darling Avalon smelling the roses, if she would go and smell the roses, that is. No, she's not going to take a walk back now. Yes, she is. Ah, smelling the roses. This I think is a member of the vetch family. It looks like purple vetch, and we just got over here a white version. It's quite nice, growing quite abundantly amongst everything here. And we've got some Buddleia. Buddleia comes from China. You'll see this growing on the side of walls and everywhere really. It is a plant of very rocky limestone places. Great for butterflies, and actually the straight stems are great for hand drills, for fire making. That, my friend, is Buddleia. Actually quite a nice plant. So there we go. Guys, two very dead, very dead birch trunks. I mean, it's so punky. Pity the polypores have gone over now, because they would have made wonderful strops. Other than that, the bark is still complete, and you can actually peel it off as I've done there, and peel this back here like that. And you've got tinder. This stuff is fantastic to light. I mean, you can see how punky this wood is. Great, good stuff. Anyway, birch. Oh, there's a lady down there. I wonder if I chat her up, I wonder if she'll take me back to her place for a cup of tea. Excuse me, madam, but can I come back to your place for some tea? Well, guys, there's a better example of the cow parsnip, or hogweed. Notice the umbrella shaped flower heads, and the large leaves. Like I started one of my previous videos, the meadow sweet. It's quite near home. I'm glad I found this. Beautiful smell, quite almost overpowering. For those who know what germaline smells like, the root smells like germaline, and you can have it as an anti-headache thing. Right guys, this is it, time for a forage. All up here, right up to as far as that lamp post. It's full of cherry plums. So if I swing round, you can see the beatific Avalon having a forage. So abundant is this tree with cherry plums that you can see what happens when the wind blows. And the sun growing in situ. Very tasty these are. Guess I've got plum crumble tonight.
Sorry?
I was talking to the camera. Well, that's our haul of cherry plums. We could have picked this amount 20 times over. There are so many plums on that tree. It seems a shame for them to all go to waste. I think we're the only ones that foraged there, and it's right on the main road. Most people regard this as all not quite right, or you know, might get poisoned, but you know, they're great. These are great. They're not that sweet, but they're sweet enough, and by the time they've been cooked down into jam, they'll be right tasty.